join me and my dad while we explore subscription boxes, the outdoors, gear and equipment, and other fun things and places. Before we get started, hit like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Ding! Thank you for watching, and Happy New Year!
Well, thank you for that amazing introduction, Miraculous Girl, and thank you everyone for joining us again here on Exploring It All. So, we are doing spoilers and speculations again. Yay! All right, let's get started here. I'm trying to keep this a little bit short. See if I can do that, because I like to talk. But I do have a confirmed spoiler. I have a confirmed leak. Thank you very much to the Pallet Fortress for that confirmed leak. This is that Send Cut special that we got from Battlbox last year. Technically, I got it this year, but like it. Anyway, that doesn't have to do with this video. Now, I'm going to get started, but I'm not going to give you the confirmed spoiler just yet. We're going to go over some of the speculations. Now, based off what the spoiler is, I kind of thought, what's the theme going to be? Now, last month's theme was Adventure Awaits, which is very general. Kind of anything and everything will fit into that. So, but I think this one's going to be more locked down. I think it's going to be a bushcraft type of theme. So we might see something. I just had this little Bushmaster here, this 1095 steel. This was my dad's. I mean, he wasn't much of a cat. He just liked knives and stuff. Got a lanyard hole. Anyway, it's kind of a cool little knife. I just had it. So what are we gonna see if we see something in a bush, if the theme is actually bushcraft? Now, like I said, based off the leak, which is the Pro Plus knife, I think bushcraft is an option. So bushcraft. Now, one of the names on the list is Exotac. So Exotac does, ferro rods, and we haven't seen a lot of sparky stuff. This is, I forget the name of this. It's on their, it's one of their little fire rods here. Is this the Nano Strike XL is the name of this. So you have your ferro rod. Now they have a bigger one that I think has a spot for the for fire tinder in it, and then on this side you have a striker here, and I think this turns around, does it? Yeah. So you have more of a handle. So you got this, and you got a little striker, little carbide striker, and all right. So anyway, then also, but they've done some other stuff. We've got some tool rolls, and they did this Exotac, the rib spool, and this was a collab with Battlbox, I think. And this thing has, who knows what I got in here. You got the needle, a cell needle. You got some, I want to say it's like a 50-pound test line here on there. There's a little rubber gasket in there, and you can fit a couple other little items in here, like a safety pin or something. And then you got the, your duct tape. I think this is Gorilla Tape. And originally when this came out, the cordage here was some fire cord, and it's some cool stuff. So Exotac is on the list of items we may see this year. So that's something that I think fits into that bushcraft theme. What's another item? Oh, here's another Exotac item right here. I've had this for a long time. I think it came in Battlbox. It's just got a bic in there. I got a Ranger band on here. Little lanyard to keep you from losing your top on it. Got some jute twine around it. Cool little item. That was from Exotac. Also, there's Outdoor Element. Now, they're not on the list this year, but, they've done a lot of stuff. I got this off a Kickstarter. I could see this item being really improved. They send out a key blank that has a striker on here. And that you can, have this actually is a key blank that would work on my house if I have it cut out. And it's just on this is not a weight bearing carabiner or anything, but you could improve this and make it one. Get a weight bearing carabiner on here. You could add tools in here. I mean, there's a lot of future potential on that. So there's that. That's one item. Bushcraft. Now, I just found out from Doc P recently that Mora does a color of the year thing, and I cut this. I don't know if I actually needed to, because you can just lift this off here. But Mora knives, great Bushcraft knives. The Mora knives, this one is stainless, that one is carbon. You can always file your edge a little bit and get the coating off there so you can strike with it if you so desire. I just put this back on there because I've never seen one with this on there. I ordered these directly from Mora. They have a new color this year. I want to say it's like a blue and gray. They're not limited. You can get them. So, but Mora, that fits into that Bushcraft theme. So, another Bushcraft item, Uberleben. They have this new stove. It's one of those, I heard them called, when I first heard of these, they were called twig stoves. And this, I've done a burn in this. I cooked some hot dogs on it. It's a little different because normally they just have some cross beams in there. This one has an actual grill. And it's really thick. This isn't going to warp from the heat of a hot fire and stuff. And this is the heavier, and I think it's a coated one. They'll probably come out with a titanium one. I do have a titanium version of the other stove. I would suspect they'll come out with a titanium version of this one. I hope they do. Only the grill needs to remain the same, because you actually do cut the weight in half with the titanium. But anyway, another great Bushcraft item. All right, so now let's get down to the nitty gritty. What is our confirmed item? Well, our confirmed item is a Civivi knife. It is called the Cloud Peak Fixed Blade. Civivi Cloud Peak Fixed Blade. I don't have one. And I do have the Civivi, the Elemental Fixed Blade. Now, it's a little bit larger than this. It has a different blade profile. I just kind of brought this out to just kind of show you guys. I'm going to post a couple pictures of it. I have the specs on it. It's 9.5 inches. The blade is just over 4.5 inches. Now, the blade profile is very similar to this buck. Now, this is a China buck, and I forget what the blade seal is on this. But this is kind of the blade profile. It does have stainless steel pins, and it has G10 scales on it. And the blade, it's a Battlbox exclusive. It's going to be D2 steel. And I do not remember what that one is. I know this one right here is D2 steel. And again, it's a very similar profile to this Lord and Field knife right here. It's kind of a drop point blade. It's got a leather sheath, and the leather sheath, these are all Kydex. It's that style. It's the style with the lock like this, but I think it has belt carry. A regular up and down belt carry like the Fox knife that we just recently got. It's called the Cloud Peak Fixed Blade, and like I said, it weighs 7.27 ounces. It's going to be a really nice knife. Like I said, it's bigger than the Elemental. It's a Battlbox exclusive knife. It is, and I'll post some pictures here. And I want to say it runs for around $100. is the pricing on it. So, and it did not have this Kydex type sheath. It had a leather sheath. But, so that's something, and, you know, it'll be, this is my Overlander, my Tops knife here. I think it'll be a nice knife. It's really close to this size on this buck right here. It does have a stainless steel, is it? No, G10. It has a nickel bolster. It has the kind of hand guard. I'm looking forward to getting it. It's going to be a nice knife. That doesn't go on that. I'm looking forward to getting it. So that's our spoiler. Our confirmed spoiler, thanks to Pallet Fortress. One other company that I would like to throw out there is a company that is called Grand Trunk. And they do a lot of hammocks and outdoor type stuff. But one of the things that they have that kind of fits into that pro item level is a underquilt, a hammock underquilt system. And that's something that's never been done before. And I do kind of think that fits into the whole bushcrafting kind of theme. So I think that is also a possibility because it is on the list of items of things that we might get. And finally, one last thing I want to throw out there. I did get the mosquito repellent refills. This cost me nothing. There's 10 of the little tabs that you slide into the FlexTail mosquito repeller. And I ordered these when we were doing our live unboxing of Mission 119. I ordered these and I have now received them today. It is January 27th. I want to say we did that video around the 15th or the 16th, somewhere in there. And I ordered these live on the air, and it cost me nothing to get this. So throwing that out there. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Remember, hit like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and be nice to each other.